tfdirect.com.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's on from the Eclectic podcast, and today we're going to be taking a look at KO MP23 Exhaust. I got this from the fine fellows over at TF Direct. You can get yours also, and you can also use offer code TEP5 to save yourself $5 off your orders of $55 or more. I really had to pick this guy up, especially after seeing the prices, how they soared once he was pulled off the market, and he was only released in Japan anyways. And I figured for the price, it was a steal. So I went on ahead and I grabbed him. Concerning the quality of wheel jack, this was a no-brainer. So as you can see, it is the typical Masterpiece box, but it does say Takasa Tony on it, which is kind of nice. So you know you're getting a knockoff. It is a little bit more faded than what the typical Masterpiece boxes are. So you know there's some quality differences there, obviously, and I would expect them. At the top of the box, of course, it's your typical Masterpiece fare. Instead of having the Decepticon logo, it does have a C, and you know, just it's easy to spot these, which is kind of nice. Side of the box, it's got his car mode, Lancia Stratos Turbo. On the other side, it shows him in his bot mode. At the bottom of the box, a bunch of stuff I can't read, and there's no Lancia official sticker down there. Another way to tell that it's not an official release. On the back, it's got him with his accessories, his ratchet gun, the drone launchers. There he is with Soundwave. It's got his immobilizer, which actually belonged to Wheeljack, which is kind of odd. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get him out of his shell here and take a look at him outside of the packaging and see what all he comes with. Here he is outside of the box, and I gotta say, I love that paint job. It looks great on him. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he came with. Here we have his instruction manual. Shows you just typical Masterpiece instruction stuff. We've got his little ratchet type gun. His dual set of rear view mirrors. So you have a set for spare. It comes with his spec card, which has got a really nice artwork on the front. Very different from typical Masterpiece cards. And then on the back, we've got his tech specs. You see him down there. It also comes with his drone launchers, or missile pods, whatever you want to call them. And they are removable, obviously. You get two DOS missile launchers, drone launchers, whatever. It also comes with Wheeljack's immobilizer, like I was saying, and he can hold this if you're so inclined to have him hold it. Kind of an odd piece of kit, but it's still pretty cool. Now, as for the figure itself, like I said, the paint job is just phenomenal. If you look at this, it's really, really clean all the way around. If I'm not wrong, I think this actually looks like a bit better paint job than what Wheeljack got. As you can see all the way around, I mean, it's really clean. The lines are clean. The reds are vibrant. I'm not seeing a lot of messy oversprays or anything like that with the lines on there. I love that marble look that's got on the front. I had seen some pre-production stuff where the Lancia logo looked like it was a little bit off. And then it says good flavor down there. But this Lancia logo on this guy looks great. Looks just spectacular. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I love the Decepticon logo right there. The blue on the visors and the side windows look really awesome. I mean, just look at that paint job. It's phenomenal. Really, really excellent job. It doesn't look too thick. Not oversprayed by any means. Excellent job. Rolls great, as you can see here. Let's take a look. It still does have the plug feature with the weapons. What you do is you take this missile pod, attach this one just off to the side, and then you just plug that in right on top there. And it mounts great. It doesn't have the issue that Wheeljack had. It actually does have some tension on there, so it can hold a pose just nice. Very, very nice. The side mounting doesn't hold so well. Something I was dying to try was to see if the ratchet would actually post as an exhaust port. And actually, it really does. This was an issue that we had with the KO MP20 wheel jack, and I did not think this was going to work at all. But it actually does plug in fairly well. I mean, it's not in there the best. It will fall out pretty easily, just like it did there. But it works, and that was amazing to me, because I just figured that, same mold, not going to happen, not going to work. It works, holds on fine. So yeah, that was actually a nice, pleasant surprise. Let's go ahead. We'll take a look at him in bot mode. I'm not going to show him transformation because I did that in the wheeljack video. If you want to see that, you can see that there. All right, here he is, all transformed, and he looks spectacular, just like he did in his alt mode. In bot mode, those colors just look great. Everything, like I said, is really, really clean. Everything just tight on him. It does still have some of the issues on the back where if you don't peg that exhaust port just right, those shoulders will flip out still. If you watch Rocket Punch Army's video on that, they actually do show you how to correct that, and that's something worth kind of checking out. The joints, for the most part, are actually really solid. He holds his poses quite well. I did have a little bit of a problem with ratcheting, the gun into his hand. It doesn't quite hold it right, but that's neither here nor there. Doesn't matter. His hand will close around it. Just look at this. Let's get a look at that head sculpt real quick. I love the lines. I didn't know if I would like this head sculpt, but it looks great. That red on the visor just looks spectacular. As for articulation, the head is on a little bit of a swivel. You can make him look up a little bit there. You can't look down or anything, but that's not expected. Arms would be able to move 360 degrees around, but because of the wings, it's kind of impeded by that. He does have a bicep swivel. You do get a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Looks great. He also does have a wrist swivel, and the hands are articulated to where it's kind of the mitts, to where you got the thumb and then the four fingers open up together. Legs will go all the way out this way. He does have a thigh swivel. You get a nice bend at the knee. Holds it great. Go forward. Go back. So you can make him ice skating. Bring it back down. Yeah, I love the looks of it. I didn't think the color scheme was going to work. It works great. Again, the immobilizer, he can hold it. You can open up his hand, go ahead and just place it in there, and then it doesn't really peg in, but you can just kind of close the hand around it, and he holds it fine. It's a beautiful piece of engineering, and as a figure, he's awesome. And considering you can get this guy for a few, close to like $40, it's a no-brainer. Like I said, if you want this guy on your shelf, pick him up. He's really worth the buy. I can't say enough. The paint jobs, everything about him is just stellar. If I didn't know this was a KO, I would be pretty fooled. The craftsmanship that goes into these is it's awesome. I'm not saying just buy KOs, but it's worth a buy. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, post them down below and subscribe. Thanks.